Welcome to another episode of Dust and Bubbles. This is day 21 through 23 of a 7-week, 8,000-mile trip through Alaska. In this episode, we are exploring Denali National Park. We stopped at the 49th State Brewery and checked out this bus, which was a replica and movie prop for the Into the Wild movie. The bus had framed letters from Chris McCandless, otherwise known as Alexander Supertramp, and is a stark reminder as to how brutal this beautiful state can be. The restaurant was good, with interesting menu options and an extensive beer.
What? You're not going to come back here again?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't know.
We're back on the road for the short trip to Denali National Park. Although half of the accessible park is closed because of road damage, this park is still massive at over 6 million acres. We are staying at the Savage River Campground, nestled about 12 miles inside the park boundaries. Chris, Susan, and I went for this short hike up the Savage Alpine Trail. We didn't see much wildlife, but the views were excellent and the exercise was welcome after many hours of driving. We enjoyed watching these Canadian jays fighting for territory at our camp. This one even took some food from Bill's hand. Next on the agenda was a little whitewater rafting on the Nenana River. We opted for the tamer of the two options. After getting fit with dry suits and helmets, we boarded the bus, deflated Bob, and headed to the river. Once launched, we floated down the scenic river, enjoyed a couple of mild rapids, enough to get us wet though. We had good fellowship with great friends while enjoying nature.
I think I got the orange.
See like whales out.
Denali does not allow private vehicles into the park past the gate, so we took the hop-on, hop-off bus. We took it to the end. I then hiked back the 43 miles, hopping on the bus every couple of miles. I got to see this herd of caribou roaming the hills. The range of the Denali caribou herd is almost exclusively within the boundaries of Denali National Park and Preserve. Arctic ground squirrels are the largest and most northern of the North American ground squirrels. This species is common in the ice-free mountainous regions of Denali. I was talking to a Denali wildlife officer when we saw this grizzly wandering along the stream. The wildlife officer speculated the bear was probably hunting ground squirrels. The Dall sheep are prevalent throughout the high mountains within the eastern and westernmost portions of the park. They use the ridges and steep slopes for feeding and resting, and the rocks and crags to elude predators. The population within the original park boundary is of great interest to wildlife managers because it is one of the few populations in Northern America that is not currently hunted and still shares its range with a natural complement of large predators. I was just about to call it quits for the day's hike when I saw this massive grizzly bear following the riverbank. The bear took several breaks to forage in the clusters of bushes along the shoreline. Grizzly bears are omnivorous, eating a mixed diet of grasses, berries, roots, fish, and small mammals. They are also predators of caribou and moose and their calves. They will scavenge carrion when available. The roots of pea vine are important spring and late fall food. Green vegetation is preferred through the summer. Berries, especially blueberries and soapberries, form the bulk of the diet starting in late July, when grizzly bears go into a feeding frenzy called hyperphagia. During this time, they eat nearly nonstop. Bob and Yoli decided to take a flight over Denali. They chartered a twin-engine plane, which was supposed to land on a glacier, allowing them to explore the glacier on foot. The inclement weather prevented the glacier landing, but they had an incredible flight over glaciers, rivers, and the forest. The black line in the glacier is where two glaciers collided. The black is what was pushed up between them. Thank you for watching. Our next episode will be released soon as we explore Palmer and Kenai. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.